Let's talk about change. Some people are excited by it, some are terrified of it, and some feel a little bit of both. I firmly fall into this third category. I'm no stranger to change. In the last 18 years, I've lived in about 8 different homes. I've moved every single year for the last 3 years, and this month I'm moving again. But this one feels a little bit different. Each time I've moved, I've been somewhat prepared. There was always a next natural step in my plan, and I had some idea of where I'd be going. Whether it was for college or post-grad, I always had an apartment lined up at least a month in advance. This is the first time I'm leaving a place without another one lined up. I have a general city picked out, and you will know soon enough, but for the first time in 18 years, it's not somewhere in the Bay Area. As someone who thrives on routines, loves being prepared, and hates procrastination, I've been in this really weird limbo phase of uncertainty. Of knowing my current home is very, very temporary, and simultaneously not knowing where my next home will be. I've been trying to embrace the excitement that comes with uncertainty, but as a person who loves settling down and being cozy, it's definitely been making me a little bit anxious, and I found it kind of hard to be as productive as I normally am, which has also kind of made me realize that I associate a lot of my self-worth with my productivity, which maybe we should unpack in the next vlog, but that is another thing that I need to work on. Lots of change going around. Maybe I'm being dramatic, I definitely am, but I've been making the rounds on some of my favorite places and viewing them in a really different way, just knowing they won't be super easily accessible to me anymore. The extremely formative years of my childhood and young adulthood were all spent here in the Bay, whether it was San Jose or Berkeley, and I honestly couldn't have picked a better place to do it. Goodbyes are always bittersweet, but there's a lot of beauty in realizing that you love a place enough to feel so torn up about leaving it. As I've grown older, I've started to actively seek out change. I say this a lot, but I genuinely do think the most exciting and worthwhile things happen when you're out of your comfort zone. And this next city is 100% out of my comfort zone. We are getting ready to go to an open house because we are delusional. I feel like once you get to your early mid-20s, you just start browsing Zillow for fun. Yeah, we were looking for places to rent, and we were like, what if we just look at houses for sale? And we came across like this beautiful, beautiful house in the Berkeley Hills, and I fell in love with it. We both fell in love with it. There happens to be an open house today, so we're just gonna go. We're just gonna be a little delusional, and I think it's gonna be fun because it's like literally the prettiest house I've ever seen. To me, the Bay Area will always be home, but as much as I love NorCal, I've noticed myself getting pretty damn comfortable. I'm a creature of habit, and that means I gravitate to the same 5 restaurants, the same 2 cities, the same places of recreation. I'm going to the same bookstores every weekend, and I think I'm ready to switch things up again. I'm starting to believe that home is a people, not necessarily a place. And if you surround yourself with people you love, then you can find home anywhere. And I really hope I can call this next city home.